Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. First off, let me just say this is kind of a intro, why, channel update, that kind of video. I want to explain why this channel is going to change. Originally, I made this channel when my original channel, which is called Check It Out with Michelle, it got hacked not long ago. So I made a new channel, this one, so I could keep in touch with everybody and still get the deals out there for you. But once I got my original channel restored, I had to kind of think long and hard about what I wanted to do with this one. And sometimes things happen for a reason. Um, Long story short, I spent several days in the hospital last year with a bout of sepsis from a kidney infection. They did my blood work while I was there, and of course, lots of scans, that kind of stuff. And my scan said probably a fatty liver, and my A1C at that time was 5.8. Nothing to set off any alarm bells or anything like that. I finally got in with a family physician um, a week ago, last last Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, and I got my blood results back on Wednesday from the blood work they did. Well, lo and behold, my A1C came back as 6.1. So my doctor told me that that is pre-diabetic and gave me lots and lots of suggestions on things to do. And I took that as a sign that it's time to step up and just start making some changes, get my health back in order, not lower my A1C with drugs or anything like that. Have a really good support system. I've done lots of research, even got myself a handy dandy little lingo at Walgreens yesterday, and that has been interesting so far. Do I have to have a lingo? And you may even say, what is a lingo? It is a continuous glucose monitor. Do I have to have that? No. But I think it's really good just for the diagnostic and just kind of little experiments. And it's been really neat so far. One thing I have learned, I have got to change my morning coffee with half and half, well, coffee mate creamer and 1 small teaspoon of sugar. That has got to change. And I'll just show you why. I saw that this morning. I went, holy crap. Let's see. We will. Can y'all see that big spike right there? Well, that was when I had coffee this morning. So not good. Normally my blood pressure since I put this on yesterday, or my blood pressure, yeah, my blood glucose has been fairly good. I mean, even on the lower side, but after that cup of coffee on my empty stomach this morning, it went way above where it should be and stayed there for quite some time. So this is just kind of going to be a learning experiment for me. I'm curious to see if I'm going to lose weight, how low I can get my A1C when I go back and have my blood work rechecked in 3 months. Um, I also downloaded through um, my mom's recommendation this neat little app right here. It's called MyFitnessPal. You can log all your food in there that you eat, and it keeps up with it every single day. It tells you how many carbs, how much fat, how much protein, how many calories, and all that kind of stuff. It is super, super easy to use, and I'm using the free version. When you first download it, if you choose to, it will keep suggesting all these different plans. Just keep Xing out of all of those and you will end up with the free version. So far, it is working for me. It's great. You just type in what you've had and it pulls up a huge menu. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. These are just what I'm starting to do for myself. I did take measurements this morning. Um, Last week, I posted a video of my Shein clothing haul that was plus, curve size, whatever you want to call it. So there are some really eye-opening pictures and video in there of the size that I have become, and I'm not very happy with that. So I have decided to change all that stuff naturally. And I know this is going to blow some of your minds because if you have been a subscriber to my channel for any amount of time, then you know that I dearly love NOS energy drinks. I honestly cannot remember a day before this that I did not drink one or two every single day. Ever since I got my blood work back, I have had zero. Cold turkey. Everything I have been having has been a Gatorade water, a Propel Zero, um, a couple of like Cheerwine Zero, which is actually really, really good. Dr. Pepper Zero. I've had a few little diet sun drops, stuff like that. I'm really trying to watch my carbs, up my protein intake, and up my fat intake. I have had less than 20 grams of carbs every single day. I know I should probably work in a little more, but I'm still working out the bugs with what I'm going to be able to do and how it's going to help. The only issues I have had so far were the first 1 or 2 days. I think I was a lot more tired than normal, but also at the same time, we've been rebuilding our pool deck out back. So here I go cutting my carbs like down to absolutely nothing and doing a lot of strenuous work outside at the same time. Probably not the smartest of decisions, but hey, I have lived through it so far. When I got my A1C results, I looked at my NOS energy, and actually, I've still got four in the fridge, and it doesn't even bother me. They're in there every time I open that door, and I have not even reached for one yet. The main reason is when I looked at those, they have 54 carbs in one can, and I'm like, oh my God, what have I been doing to myself? Um, a few little changes I've already noticed. I don't feel like if I sit down on the couch in the middle of the day, I'm going to go to sleep. And I was getting to where if I sat down and got still, I was taking a nap, no matter what time of day it was. I've never been a napper. Um, Sleep has gotten a little better. I mean, I still do not sleep completely through the night and only get up in the early morning. That may take a while before that changes, but so far, so good. I mean, just a quick little glance into what I've been eating as far as my daily intake and stuff like that. It's been bacon and eggs for breakfast, pure protein, a little bit of fat because I cook my eggs in butter, so I'm getting some fat and lots of good protein there. Lunch is probably, I mean, we've grilled out some hamburgers, we've grilled out some little smokies, we've grilled out some hot dogs. We did go out to eat, and I know that is controversial with a lot of people, but I had a hamburger steak and a salad. I still love my salad, so I get a few little carbs that way from salad dressing. I'm trying to stay away from the sugary, not really all that great for you veggies. I'm still eating some green beans, my salad, cucumbers, stuff like that, onions. I love those. So I'm not doing strictly carnivore. I'm really not doing strictly keto. I'm just putting my carb intake in the toilet, upping my protein, upping my fat, and I know I will get better and better and better with that. But here's where this channel is headed. I'm going to try to do some updates and maybe even share some recipes when I make new stuff, maybe some examples of like maybe what I ate in an entire day when I kind of get a little better handle on things. If you have specific recipes that are definitely low carb, then I would be curious to hear that, and I will try to share as much as I can of what I learn. And I hope this is going to be uh, a really good avenue for all of us. I mean, we all need support if you're on any kind of health journey whatsoever, whether it's just mental, whether it's just, you can do it. If I can do this, you can too. And we can be on this little journey to get healthier together. But thank you all very much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.